let's do this thing again just like we did it before. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. All you fellas, get out of your seats. Get out on the floor and just move your feet. All you ladies, get out of your chairs.
It's Famous Brown's TV show. Exciting, entertaining, and informative. And now, here's your host, P.T. Brown.
First guest of the night is Preston Brown. You might know that man. Get Down Brown, man. This man does James Brown. He's an entrepreneur in the Richmond area. He's the owner of WCIM 1450 AM, Famous Brown TV, in which I'm pleasured on having on there. And guess what? I forgot to tell you the breaking news. Real Talk with Monica coming on WCIM 1450 AM starting on August the 23rd, every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. And I'm going to look excited for this great opportunity. But let me get back into introducing this man. Wrestler, ran for city council, I mean, politician, everything. Now he's going to be a comedian. And guess what? He's going to be performing for the first time at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone on August the 9th. And we're excited to have this icon legend that first kicked off the studio at Comcast. And so I'm excited to have him first time on my show live. Guess what? Welcome to Real Talk, Preston.
Thank you.
Can you tell me how long you've been a comedian, Mr. Brown? A little bit about yourself.
Really, I should be interviewing you. You the real legend. But I've been doing comedy off and on for about 5 years. I was in a stage play with Shirley Caesar, and I did that for about 3 or 4 years. And I've been doing skits at different churches, and I do a little stand-up comedy here and there. And then I just decided last year that I really want to go into comedy. When I got my first Social Security check.
Well, Mr. Brown, what was your favorite comedian that you idolized growing up?
Well, my favorite was Red Fox, and I love some Mongo Mason. Those are my two favorites. And I like all the comedies out there now. Eddie Griffin, Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey. I like all those, but Red Fox, Mongo Mason. Okay,
well, Red Fox, Monster Mabley. What about people like Wild Man Steve, Rudy Ray Moore?
I like Wild Man Steve, Rudy Ray Moore, all those. They were comedians that you couldn't play on the radio, and were X-rated. But Red Fox was a little on the borderline before Richard Pryor and all those came out.
Well, why did you even decide to do comedy? Because it's kind of hard.
Well, it's a business. I look at anything that I do, I have to do two things. I have to do something that I like, and then I look at it as a business and not just be playing games, because you got thousands of comedians out there. Yeah. And they got open mics every night of the week somewhere. So, and most of them don't get paid.
So Preston, what good do your comedy routine consist of? Is it clean, a little raunchy, or television?
I do clean comedy because I want to go mainstream.
Right.
And a lot of the open mic comedians out here in Richmond now, there's a lot of cussing. Yeah. And my stuff is clean.
Yeah, because you told me that you can go to like the churches and do your comedy performance, but you do a little bit of skit acting, right, into some of your routines.
Well, I got a church that I do annual event for every year, Triumph Baptist Church. I've been doing that for 5 years. Okay. They don't want anybody but me. And I come every year, and most of the time I write the skit 2-3 days before it's time to do it. And a lot of times I add it.
The fashionable man dresses for success at D&W Mobile Clothing Store with Wayne Mason. Call him at 804-337-8869. The latest in men's clothing, he'll come to you. That's D&W Mobile Clothing Store with Wayne Mason. Call him at 804-337-8869. That's 804-337-8869. And dress for success with D&W Mobile Clothing Store. Join Dr. Leonard Low at his new time, Thursdays at 11:30 a.m. on WCLM. You can call in and talk about local, national issues, or just ask your questions about health. Also, as a pastor, you can talk to him about your spiritual walk. Talk to Dr. Ed Low live every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. on 1450 WCLM. Dr. Ed Low, the doctor you can talk to about anything.
If you need to rent a car today, consider Easy Car Rental, 3101 West Broad. Let car rental superstar CL Bell get you in a small, medium, or large car. Call 804-358-3406. Easy Car Rental. Easy Car Rental. $29.95 a day. No credit card needed, and they'll pick you up virtually anywhere in the Richmond area. Free. Easy Car Rental, 3101 West Broad. 804-358-3406. Talk to CL Bell.
Y'all, actually, the past year I've lost 62 pounds. Gross. It was only a net weight loss of about 28. You know what I'm saying? I had a few write-offs I put back on. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, sir. You know, when you make a lifestyle change, your family and friends will swear to support you. They'll tell you things like, we got your back all the way. I get on the health food kick and they want to start checking my manhood. You know? I went to a cookout last week. Everybody had the burgers, the ribs. I had those soybean burgers on the grill. They called me a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm like, you guys really with me on this journey or not? You know? Last summertime I was a lot bigger. No one wanted me sitting on the patio furniture because they know I would have destroyed it. The only place I could park my fat ass was on the blue igloo cooler. You know what I'm saying? I'm fitting comfort now. They still want to mess with me. You know? But you know when you do this dieting and weight loss long term, it really starts to play with your mind, because now when I go to the grocery stores, I kind of picture like they say when you go into jail or prison. I try not to make eye contact with those food they use so indulgent in. But it's best with me, man. I'm walking down the aisle, over my shoulder, hear the ice cream talking to me like, hey boy, look over here. Got some new flavors for you. I'm about to take this weight loss to a whole nother level because my doctor just put me on Adderall. Yeah? If you don't know what Adderall is, it's pretty much cocaine in a pill. So my doctor prescribed me Adderall because I'm obese and I have ADD. Ironically, with the hopes that I would not pay attention to my appetite. But this should give you drive and give you focus. My first day on Adderall, I burned 2,200 calories at the gym. And I started calling my family and friends to see if the kids had left their Legos they weren't playing with. And I had something to occupy my mind. I built a 4.5-foot Millennium Falcon raw, 1,100 pieces of those Legos. So, man. I work out, I go to a gym called Planet Fitness. Anybody ever been to Planet Fitness before? Shit of a gym, man. So, see, Planet Fitness, you've never been before. The Planet Fitness, that's like the alternative to like Gold's Gym or One Life. You don't see those pretentious douchebags in there with slicked up hair flexing in front of the mirror, nothing like that. See, Planet Fitness, they're sponsored by the Biggest Loser, so they're called the Judgment Free Zone. And you got Tootsie Rolls at the front counter. And I swear to God, if you know someone's a member, they'll vouch for this. On Monday nights, they give their members pizza. Pizza night at Planet Fitness on Mondays. You can walk into this gym and see people sitting down eating pizza. It's like, I just left the house to get away from this place. Really, what's next? 40-ounce Fridays? It's people getting up on the treadmill, gnawing and crust, and spilling ranch dressing on the elliptical machines. Dudes bench pressing, breathing out heavy, smell like Papa John's garlic sauce. I just never felt more justified to say with all the conviction to the bottom of my heart. Like, just get your life together. It's hard for me to get motivated to get my house and get to the gym. And when I'm in that parking lot, I'm trying to give myself every excuse not to walk into this place. Now, my intentions are to do 2.5 miles on the treadmill. But if I don't get that front parking spot, what the hell does this workout go until Monday? But I'll get in there, I'll get stretched out, I get in the machine, I get in a good rhythm. Right when I'm in the middle of my set, someone's always come to stop me. It's like, sir. I take my earphones out, I'm like, yes, ma'am, can I help you? It's like, I just want to tell you, keep going. Don't give up. I said, bitch, didn't I just see you stuffing a meat lovers down your throat a few minutes ago? Who are you talking to? Jesus. But you know, like, men, when you're working out, you put on muscle mass, it shoots your testosterone through the roof. And my hormones are out of control, man. I wake up in the morning with an erection hard as an oak tree. And the only thing I can recollect from my dreams is pot roast. It's terrible. With that in mind, I just recently participated in a sleep study. You guys have anybody ever done a sleep study before? This is a wild shit, man. You walk in this place, and they put all these sensors all over you, these wires all over you. You walk into this bedroom. They're very accommodating. They're like, you need anything? I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, I always like to sleep with a fan. They gave me the fan. Cool. They gave me some sleeping pills. You know, they put my mask on. I lay back and I relax. I was feeling good. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I feel something touch my leg. And it's the nurse. And then she straddles me. I said, what kind of sleep study is this? She starts grinding on me. I'm like, what the hell? My mind is blown. And she says, Mr. Loulies? I said, nah, baby, you can call me Tim right now. She said, Mr. Loulies? I said, stop, baby, you can call me Tim. She said, Mr. Loulies? And then I realized there was no one there, and I was actually pleasuring myself. And this lady just comes over the loudspeaker, Mr. Loulies? I said, yes, ma'am? She said, is there something I can give you for your sleep? I like talking about my weight loss stuff, you know what I mean? Because it feels really good when you lose weight in London fix you haven't seen in a while. They give you confidence on the way you look. And when I got out of high school, I didn't make a wise decision for my future. I didn't go to the military, I didn't go to college. I hung out with thugs. You couldn't do the same dumb stuff we used to do when we were 17. Knuckleheads that just don't grow up. I know you don't live folks like this, right? And if you ask me to stay out of trouble, this is what they like to tell you nowadays. I ain't about that life no more, you know? I go to a friend of mine's house I ain't seen in 10 years. First thing he told me was like, damn, Tim, you looking good, homie. I said, well, appreciate that, man. You been staying out of trouble? He's like, you know, I ain't about that life no more, cuz. I ain't about that life no more. The whole time he is smoking a joint on his front porch, cleaning a stolen pistol, with an imitation inspection sticker on his car, like he cut out a Newport box or a 6. I said, look at you, man, ain't nothing changed. You're just asking to get caught. And see, I don't give the police the reason to pull me. I always make sure my tags and stickers are always legit. And once you know I got stopped ironically while driving to the gym, got a citation for eating while driving. You know, this is a law in the state of Virginia. And it's got to stop because in my case, that's profiling, okay? It is. But it's also possible when he says, young man, you know what I stopped you for? I said, I don't know, you got to tell me. I know I wasn't speeding. He said, I saw you eating a candy bar. I said, officer, this is a muscle milk protein bar. I ain't about that life no more, man. Oh, man. Guys, I'll tell you what, I'm a really big nerd. It's summertime, all the great movies are out. Some of this year have been pretty impressive, some have been kind of disappointing, you know? But I am already counting down the days to Star Wars Episode 8. I'm a big Star Wars fan. You guys a Star Wars fan? And you know, regardless if you're into Star Wars or not, you gotta give them a lot of credit because they've made a lot of progress. Because if you didn't know, now the lead hero is a female. So they got a lady representing for the Jedis. That's pretty cool. But I don't think Star Wars is going far enough. You know, because we've had a black Jedi, we've had an elderly Jedi, we've had a crippled Jedi. I'm ready to see the gay Jedi. Now picture if you will, the gay Jedi runs up on the scene, kicks his hot pink lightsaber with the vibrating handle. The light potpourri scent and hair blowing in the wind. And when he swings that lightsaber, it's not a traditional sound you used to hear, like that shrum, shrum. It's more like, hey, You might as well, if you didn't notice, gay dudes are pretty ambitious nowadays. They're in the NBA, the professional wrestling, they're getting drafted to the NFL. You know, you give a gay dude an inch and he just wants to take 9 more. You know, so last weekend I had a little romance kicking off. And I did what I do. Knocked it out. Rolled over, put my mask on, went to sleep. As soon as I start playing around in the middle of the night, rub on my back, like, wake up, baby, wake up. And she gets me in the back of my neck where I'm ticklish at. So I turn over. What's up, baby? You ready for round 2? I ain't lying, I ain't never seen a Puerto Rican chick turn so white before. went from Jennifer Lopez to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Probably thought I was Darth Vader with a thyroid problem or some shit, you know? Try to talk to these young girls, they didn't change these young girls, they want them a bad boy. I love to have me a thug, you know? I try to understand this psychologist. I ask these girls, like, you know, what is it that you like about these bad boy types? They always like to say the same thing. And so they're so exciting, they're unpredictable. But ladies, I'm gonna tell you all something right now. It doesn't more exciting to be with a man that lives his life on the edge of cardiac arrest. I can't even feel my left arm right now, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, I know it's the summertime, the ladies are dressing less. You know, you want to be promiscuous, you just don't go out there and just be sticking everything anymore, man. This shit out there now that kill you a lot quicker than HIV. What's that new virus? It's called a Z. Come on, Donna, Low, everybody.
Hey, everybody. I am Donna Lewis. I'm originally from New York City. I've been in Hampton Roads for about 30 years, and I worked at NASA for the last 16. So, like I said, I grew up in New York City in Harlem. I was raised by my grandmother, who used to like to run poker games and book numbers growing up. So when most neighborhoods had a neighborhood candy lady, my grandma was the neighborhood bookie. So like I said, being from Harlem, people have a little fascination about New York and Harlem in particular. And one of my brainiac co-workers from NASA came to me one day and said, Donna, my wife is going on a missions trip to Harlem. A missions trip? What, you going to a third world country? You going to save the savages? I'm like, no, man, no. But he followed that gem up with this. He says, Donna, are most people that live in Harlem from West Africa? Like, what kind of damn dumbass question is that? You stay away from the spacecraft, you stupid. And he caught me off guard, so I was like, I don't know if all people from Harlem are from West Africa, but are all people in your family brother and sister? So, I'm getting older, and so keeping in shape is a little hard. So I have this gym membership that I'm paying $50 a month for, but I don't go to, but I want to hold on to just in case, like a man I need to get rid of. So my gym membership is basically a side piece. So I never see it on weekends and holidays, and I always forget its birthday. And so since, you know, getting in shape requires you sometimes, it's summertime to go to the beach, you know, I don't know if you knew this, but lifeguards don't make that much money. I saw a sign advertising $9.69 for lifeguards, $9.69 an hour. I'm like, damn, that's not much. I'm like, if all lives matter, and all life is precious, how come it only costs $9.69 an hour to save one? So I'm like, I want my lifeguards to be incentivized, because I want you to come get me. I'm a big girl. So I propose that lifeguards be paid by the pound. So I want my lifeguards to pay $9.69 a pound. If you come get me, you're going to get $2,200. And don't be trying to figure out the damn math in your head. Don't do math. Trying to figure out how much I weigh. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting older, and the men I'm dating are older, so just when you think men are not full of drama and bringing you a whole lot of games, you realize that old players die real hard. If you got an AARP card, you need to know that it stands for an advanced age retired player. And there's some things that you shouldn't be doing, like sending penis pics. Nobody wants to see a 60-year-old penis in a picture. I was like, damn, somebody sent me a picture of dried fruit. Had so much Mac that I would get upset about him not calling me. I'm doing way more interesting things like doing this shit right here, right now. Ain't worried about your ass. He accused me, he said, he thought because he wasn't keeping in touch with me, I was upset that, he said, did you come by my house? Somebody slashed my tires. The hell? I said, what I look like, 55-year-old woman in a driveway in the middle of the night, stabbing some tires, cutting some tires. I'm like, you might catch me, I can't get away. I'm 55 years old, got a bad knee. So last, like I said, I'm from Harlem, and we always trying to do stuff for the kids in the hood. So the neighborhood funeral home thought it'd be a good idea to have a haunted house for Halloween. Ain't that some freaky shit? They thought they would put in like people jumping out of cabs. Them little kids came through it and they was not impressed. You can't scare them. They seen zombies and crackheads that look like zombies better than The Walking Dead. You can't scare them. But I said what you needed to put in that damn haunted house was some police sirens and the warrant for your arrest exhibit. That'll scare their asses. Anyway, I'm Donna Lewis. That's my time.
Hey, Mr. Preston Brown.
I'm Preston Brown from Richmond. I just celebrated a birthday. I made it to 62 without getting shot. I grew up through segregation, and I grew up as a privileged person with all the privileges of the day. We live in an exclusive, private community. It was for color only. I went to a private school. It was for color only. When we went to fancy restaurant, we had our own private dining room. It was round the back. And I had a special seat on all buses in the back. I didn't get a chance to sit up front till I went in the Army. And the sergeant said, well, we treat our colored people different in this USA Army. I said, well, thank you, Sergeant. I'm tired of being in the back. He put me right up front. Yes, he did. Right on the front line. Bullets flying everywhere. I ran to the back. I said, Sergeant, I like it in the back. I was in a bar the other night, and this beautiful young lady, pretty she wanted to be, came up to me, and she was white. She said, are you looking for a date? Yeah! Let me buy you a drink. Have a seat. And I went into my cool mood. I would be like LL Cool J. I started licking my lips. I said, now, tell me something about you. She said, I'm $50 and I take credit cards. I had met me a radio tonight. But the more I thought about it, that $50 didn't sound too bad. Because when I went to my old lady, it cost me $3,000 a month plus hairdo, nails, and miscellaneous items. And we can have sex for every 6 months and she was in the mood. Shoot, I could have been having sex 60 times a month. She don't never want to go back. That's a lie. Once a white woman go with a black man, she can't go back. The white folks don't want her back. You know, I've been coming down here to Taiwan. I like it down here. All this interracial dating going on. See, integration's been good to black people, especially black men. When I was growing up, we couldn't even look at white women, and we could touch them now. Ain't integration great? Well, since so many police shooting black people, I want to talk about guns. I think police got the wrong weapon. See, when I was growing up, everybody had guns. My granddaddy would walk the store with a shotgun, nobody said nothing. Because everybody had a gun, and everybody knew guns were for hunting. Rabbit, deer, squirrel. If I saw a white man come through my neighborhood with a gun, it wasn't no big deal. I'd just wave at him, and he'd give us a nod of respect. I figured he gonna get him a rabbit or something. But if I saw a white man come through my neighborhood with a rope, I'm gone. My granddaddy would drop a shotgun and run. Y'all like that? Look, I'm getting old now, and I've been accused of liking young women, and I'm guilty. I ain't messing with no old woman. I don't give a damn what color she is. And I'm gonna tell you why. See, when men get old, we have problems. We have a problem with something called gas. It can hit us anytime. If you see a man walking down the street and he do like that, that's gas. Man, I ain't forgot y'all women. Y'all got problems too. Y'all ain't gonna get away on this one. When women start getting old, they got a problem with heat. I think it's called hot flash. 1 minute cold, next minute they hot. That's why when you see an old couple walking, one of them always behind. You know, come on, always behind. Because gas and heat don't mix. I'm Preston Brown, Ripple Relay. I'm out of here.
For the last 30 minutes, you've been entertained by the Famous Brown TV show. Join us next weekend at these same times for the Famous Brown TV show with your host, P.T. Brown.